All right, bet. Well, Jack, brother,
Hello.
you've had a fucking interesting, man, it's really been a fucking crazy few months.
Yeah.
Started with was the McLaren accident the start of this shit? Like,
That was the really like what started. Yeah, I feel like a domino effect of a lot of similar incidents, a lot of money losing incidents. But it doesn't matter. Money comes and goes, and it's just money at the end of the day. But I mean, we good.
yeah.
But sorry about that. I'm just happy to be alive. Like, there's so many incidents where I almost died. Like in the past couple months, like crashed my McLaren, crashed my dirt bike like twice since then. Ended up in the hospital both times. I crashed my boat. I crashed my Can-Am. I crashed my
Crash your relationship.
yeah that
The crash out king.
yeah I crashed my what else recently? What did I just do?
You just got robbed, bro.
Oh yeah, I just got robbed. Like just so much stuff happens to me. It's so unfortunate, but it's just like whatever. It's life. It's like God's teaching me a million lessons so early on, and I'm blessed for it.
Yeah.
So I could look at everything in a bad way. I could look at everything in a good way, and I just try to look at the positive in absolutely everything. Like there could be a million reasons to look at something in a bad way, and one reason to look at it in a good way, and I'm picking that one reason, and I'm riding with it.
Yeah, I think especially like when something traumatic like that happens, where out of the blue, you get robbed, you walk away from that shit feeling. Of course, you're like, damn, I just got robbed, but you're thankful because that shit could have went way fucking worse.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was like, damn, I just really lost $300,000, and it just like sucked, and then also just so much adrenaline and shit too, like. I don't know. I didn't even know what to think. Like looking back on it, I'm just happy that that's it. Like all I did was lose 300 grand. Like all right, that's fine. Like I'm just happy that everyone in the situation made it out okay. Like not a single injury. I just got a little cut, but that's nothing. I don't even know how that happened. It's just like it was the craziest thing. That's most crazy besides the McLaren crash, I guess. Like just like damn, that could have went really, really bad. They say everything happens for a reason, and. I think that was a huge lesson, but also, I don't know, it could have went so many different ways. Like, who knows? Like, they all had guns, so it's just like,
yeah, I've purposely held off on diving into this really deep with you because I wanted to like get the whole story, and we haven't been around each other like for an amount of time for me to like sit down uninterrupted and find out. So like, just for me, I really want to know like what happened, what were you doing, what was going on that day. Like, were you streaming? How did they know where you were at? Like, there's a lot of fucking questions.
Yeah, so I was in LA for like 5 days before, and then I was like basically streaming every day I was there, and then I was actually supposed to leave the day before I got robbed, but I extended my trip to do like, I don't know, just because I was so busy and I wanted to have one day at least to enjoy, like LA, because I used to live there. I lived there for like a year. Sorry. But like, I lived there for like a year. So it's just like, I just wanted one day to enjoy because I'm working all day while I'm there. And I never have a second to just like even eat a meal, It's just like, I'm just grinding 24/7. But I don't know. I mean, like so I extended my trip. I pushed it back a day and it ended up being the worst decision I ever made in my life. I lost 300 grand because of that. But hey, that day cost me 300 grand.
So why did you move out of LA?
Because of taxes.
Why?
Because like in California, there's no state tax. I mean, in California, there's state tax, but in Florida, there's no state tax. So it's like you save you save a lot of money on taxes.
Yeah.
So it's like, say you make $10 million in a year, and you live in Florida, you get to keep like an extra, like 700 grand, and. Right, in California, what's the state tax in California? Like 10%? Is it more than that? Is it like, I thought it was 7%.
It's way more than
Florida
that,
have federal?
7% or more? Or
because
8,
they
10%?
have income tax.
Yeah, so all that shit.
Florida-
So it's like you're basically saving like, what, 1.5 mil? Like, because it's like probably 15%. Yeah, because Florida's 33% I'm paying.
Does Florida have
LA's 50-something in the top tax bracket. It's like 50, go fuck yourself.
Does Florida have a federal income tax?
Well, federal is federal. It's statewide.
Yeah, that's the feds.
It's all the state.
That's just like, that's for everywhere.
But
like,
Florida does not have an income tax.
They have a federal.
It's the federal tax, correct?
Federal income tax.
Correct, but not a state income tax. So anyway, what were your plans that day? Who was with you?
Is Florida the only place that can have a state?
No, Florida, Tennessee, I believe Virginia, and I think Texas. I'm not for sure. I just know about a few of them.
Virginia has
No state income tax. Or no, Virginia does. Tennessee doesn't. Virginia does have state income tax. That's why I moved out of Virginia into Tennessee, because they didn't. Anyway, Jack, what was your day supposed to look like that day?
Yeah, so it was just like my last day in LA, so I was just gonna chill, no filming, not even like Instagram stories. Like I wasn't live streaming, nothing. Like I was just, I used to live on Rodeo Drive, so I used to always just walk, my dog down there and chill every day. So I just wanted to go enjoy the vibes, maybe go shop, whatever. But we get there, we go to get coffee at Starbucks, and then we actually went to like Alfred's first, and the line was so long because it was a Saturday, bro. It was like Saturday, 2:00. And then we walked to Starbucks, got my Starbucks, and we walked to Cheesecake Factory because all my friends, like everyone we were in LA with, like we're at Cheesecake Factory, but like Christy or whatever the girl I was with, she wanted like Starbucks, and me too. I love Starbucks,
Right.
But like fuck that. But like Josh, I'm kidding. But so we got our Starbucks, right? Then we met all them in Cheesecake Factory, like 5, 6 of 7 of my friends, and then yeah, I sit down, I order. 5 minutes later, we go to smoke a blunt.
Outside?
Yeah, outside Cheesecake Factory.
Of course, outside, right?
on in Beverly Hills, bro, on like Rodeo Drive. Like 30 seconds later, like I'm smoking that turned up anchored weed,
Right.
And then 30 seconds later, 4 guys just start run past my security guard, running at me, and like I'm so used to like people coming up to me for like pictures, whatever, or like approaching me in weird ways, like if they're live streaming. So I'm just like, all right, like I didn't know it was a robbery, and before but I didn't even see them coming. Like I was like lighting my blunt, like facing the wall, like trying to like block the wind, and then Christy tapped me on the shoulder and was like, Jack. I turn around, they're like 6, 7 feet away from me, and then next thing I know, like before I can even process what was happening, like their hands are already around my neck, and half a second later, like my security guard threw all 4 of them on the ground, but my chains were already in their hands.
Oh shit! So Dave,
and I realized that, and one of them kind of like popped up really fast and was on me, trying to get my Richard Mille off my wrist, and then another one was trying to get my bracelets off my wrist.
Oh shit!
Like they weren't like holding me this and that, like they were just straight up, just like using both their hands to just go for my watch, like try to somehow get that shit off my wrist too after they already got my chains. And then so since Dave threw them off me, I managed to like run, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I just ran into the road, and
weren't you robbed at gunpoint?
yeah, I mean they all had guns on them, but I wasn't even like I was just running, bro. I just didn't want them taking my watch. Like, I didn't even care. I was like, shoot me. No, I'm kidding. But like, I don't know. Like I saw the surveillance footage. The cops showed us it after. I'm gonna get it somehow one day, and it's gonna be. It was just so surreal to watch. Like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, damn. Like.
So did they pull up in a car or were they on foot?
They skirted up in a car, like they screeching, like you could hear. I didn't hear because I wasn't paying attention. And there's so many noises going around there. Like it's Saturday on Rodeo Drive. Like I didn't expect anything to be a robbery going on. Like I used to live on that road. I was there every single day. But yeah, I mean that shit happens. Like it used to happen all the time. I lived there. I don't know why. When I'm thinking, I guess walking around with like fucking 750 grand in jewelry, but I walked out with 500 grand in jewelry. So no, I'm kidding. Fuck that. I'm just kidding. But no more of that bullshit, because anything can happen. But yeah, I mean they pulled up, screeching their tires, hopped out, 4 guys charging at me. I wasn't even looking. I was just lighting my blunt. And then Chrissy said, Jack. And then I turned around, realized there's 4 guys coming at me. They instantly they just went for my chains, my watches, my bracelets. That one guy just got my chains. Dave knocked all 4 of them down. And then I was able to like break free. I ran to the road. And then I'm like, 1 or 2 of the guys were chasing me. And I'm running away. Like, where do I go? Like, it's just like I can't keep myself safe. I have a broken collarbone. I can't even fight these guys. Like, fighting them off was enough, But, like, I barely could. It was just like, shout out Dave for, like, throwing them off me. But it's just like, it all happened so fast. Like, like within 1 second, they had my chain. And the next second, they were all off me. And I'm, like, free. And I'm running away. And then they're chasing after me. I'm running away. I come back closer to Dave because I didn't know where to go or what to do.
Right, no, for sure.
And then... like, Cause like I'm on like and we're in Rodeo Drive. Like who am I running to for help? Like a fucking like a
cashier,
housewife. Like what?
Right.
Like there's not much I can go to. So I'm like, all right, I gotta go back to Dave. Cause this guy's trying to get me for my watch. And I'm like, I'm not letting him get that shit, boy. But then the other guy yells at the guy chasing me for my watch saying, yo, I got his change, we out. And he turns around, stops chasing me, and they hop in the car and dip.
Damn.
And Dave's just standing there because it's like they all had guns.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Sorry, I just realized that my guys have the stream just sitting there going.
All good.
So, bro, like, the immediate reaction from all the fucking haters was, oh, he staged it, or Dave's
I wouldn't even
in
say
on
that
it.
because it's just like obviously like cops are there. You can't really stage that. Like,
I know,
it's
but
like,
I'm telling you, like, every fucking video I've seen, that's what all the comments say. Fake,
Really?
Staged.
I
Like
don't even know.
Yeah, no.
I think a lot
that's
of them
what-
are just like, hopefully the robbers made it home safe, or like,
No,
you
like,
know, like-
oh, they're, or like, oh, too bad they didn't shoot Jack. Like,
damn, that's
just
crazy.
really hateful shit. But
yeah. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I was so upset at first when it happened. Like I just really lost $300,000 worth of chains off my neck. Like no way that just fucking happened.
right,
But then I was like I'm just 300 grand is nothing compared to like my life and everyone around me's life. Like I'm just glad like that's how it happened, and it's just like fuck, it's the biggest lesson ever, and you just gotta learn from it. You know, it's just like
you just gotta move different, bro.
yeah, man, it's the only
also, like,
option.
Also, like, I think you'll get to a point where you're feeling more comfortable again, but
I don't even want to, man. It's just not worth having a target on my back like that. It's just like
right.
I don't know.
So are you saying like, fuck the damn?
Unless I have like fucking 4 security guards on my. No, I'm kidding. But like,
No, but I like.
it's just like the whole. I don't know why the whole like gun thing was just a lot of it. But it's just like fuck, man. It's just like you can't go back in time and change anything. So there's nothing you can do besides learn from it. And it's just like, damn, yeah, it happened. But like, and damn, yeah, it's 300 grand. I don't have insurance on those chains, which everyone thinks I have insurance on those chains. I don't have insurance on those chains. Like
Right. Yeah, that was
300 grand in the fucking toilet, flushed down the drain. But it's whatever, you know. It's life. You live and you
Why
learn.
didn't you get insurance?
Do you have your watch insured?
No, I
Exactly the same reason. We're just lazy, bro. Like, what the fuck's
Yeah,
up?
like my wife
I can
tells
figure
me
out how to make money to buy a new chain, but I can't fucking put the time
the
to
insurance. Yeah, my wife.
the time
tells
it takes
all
for me
the
to get
time.
insurance is the same time it takes me to buy that motherfucking chain.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. But it's just like facts though. Someone's gotta do it for me, otherwise I'm not doing it.
Yeah, same.
Like that's the little tedious shit that my brain can't do because I have so much other shit on my mind. It's just not worth putting my time into there.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way, bro. Like,
Just like when you say you did these wood panel walls, man. Could create a whole company in those 48 hours, whatever it was.
know.
No, I'm kidding.
I know. The problem with where I live is there's literally, for me to have gotten somebody in there, it would have taken 2 months to try to find somebody. So I just was like, fuck it. I'm just
I
gonna
get
do
it.
it. So have you heard any news from the cops? Do they have any leads, any license plates?
I'm not sure yet. No, I haven't really checked my phone. I kind of just been like processing what's happening, but also just trying to keep my mind off it because like, damn, 300 grand. But it's whatever, you know.
Those bagged drinks, are they weed?
Yeah, they're hit. That's his company.
It's not alcohol. Those are edibles, not
Yeah.
alcohol.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever? Well, I'll wait to ours, but
I don't do weed.
okay.
I've never tried weed.
Really? So how does what did y'all do after? Like,
Called the cops, did a police report. We got like swabbed for like DNA, whatever, so they could try to see if like any of their DNA got on me. And then, yeah, just like dealt with the cops like the next 2 hours after it.
were they wearing masks?
Yeah, they were
they
all,
were.
yeah, they were like definitely like,
So
Knew what
bro,
they were
like,
doing.
They're
Yeah.
like big
There's no-
guys.
yeah, I guess so.
there's no way. Like, I mean, because I've thought about it off and on since it happened. Like, there's no way somebody lucked up and just was in the right area at the right time with ski masks. You know, like, I'm sure you've been.
Nah, it was definitely a setup. It was too planned. The way I walked out of Cheesecake Factory and immediately skirted up, like someone told him, like, yo, he's outside. Boom, skirt up,
Right.
take my chains, they're gone. They're in 30-second clip. Like, I saw the clip of it happening. It's insane to fucking watch. It's like, what the fuck? It's insane.
And the only people that knew you were there is the group you were with.
Well, I mean, everyone knew I was in LA, but like, I don't think anyone knew I was
At
there.
the Cheesecake
But I mean, yeah, I
Factory.
was there on Rodeo Drive for like maybe like 20 minutes before it happened, and like I took pictures of maybe like 15 people at most. Like,
Okay.
and it's just like who out of those people really like? I don't think it was even any of that. Like, it's just like probably someone who saw me if anything, if it wasn't someone in my circle, which hopefully it wasn't, then it was someone else who saw me. I was there and like fucking
Texted and called somebody. Hey, Jack's
someone I don't even know
is a fucking lick. Yeah, that's how, bro. Like, I mean, you're definitely blessed to be alive, or even not in the hospital, because all the fucking stories of people getting killed over a chain or a fucking.
I know. That's why I'm just so thankful. Like, fuck those 2 chains. Like, I don't care. Like, it's like our lives are so much more valuable. It could have been a lot worse, And I'm just happy that was it.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping.
You know what's crazy, man?
Life goes on.
With material shit is like
I wake up the same without it.
Exactly.
I go to bed the same without it. I don't care.
Right. It doesn't. Yeah, that shit don't. What'd you say? That I forget what you said, but you were like, I don't know. But 3 years ago when I had brain surgery, bro, I was heading to Vanderbilt University to get to go get brain surgery, and I had my necklace and watch on. Like, the trip was like 3-4 hours driving there, and when the closer I got to the hospital, man, like, I just like, because I'm thinking like, man, like I could die from this brain surgery, and something in me just I almost felt like dirty or something having jewelry on, like, you know what I mean? It was like by the time I made it to the hospital, I'm like, man, I guess it just like showed me that like this is silly shit. Like,
it is silly ass shit.
It's literally made from materials that came from this earth.
Watches are cool.
They are cool.
Like, that's
but
cool.
Nothing
watch.
is worth your life.
But yeah, no, it's not worth your life.
Like,
but everything else extra bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, I took all the shit off and I'm like, man, yeah. I was just thinking about my family and life and not fucking jewelry,
Yeah, exactly. Fuck all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robbers. I didn't want that shit. Nah, I'm kidding. It's life, man. Life goes on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I hope you get some answers, bro. I hope they catch them, and I hope one of them fucking snitches and said how they found out you were there.
We'll make them snitch.
That way you can get
$100K reward.
Get that shit off
whoever
mind.
snitches.
Yeah.
Let's go. Run it up. We out. 100K. Pull up. I mean, don't pull up. Leave me alone, please. No,
all right. Well.
Yeah. W Dave.
Jack, brother. Thanks for coming in and giving us some minutes with you there, brother.